you've changed back to your normal glasses now. I can recognize you much better now. You look good. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's press conference day 2. We are talking to the contestants of the second semi-final. And the next artist, the next country we'd like to bring to the stage is Switzerland and Sebalter. Please give them a big welcome. They're here with the song Hunter of Stars. Yes, please. Hello. Hello. Please have a seat. Welcome to the stage.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So how are you today?
Great, really great.
Good to hear. Yeah. Now, would you like to introduce us to the people you brought on stage today?
Yes. So my name is Sebalter, and I will be representing Switzerland to the next Eurovision Song Contest. And from my left hand, there is Christoph, who is the double bass player.
Hello,
Eva, which is head of press, Mr. Sarbach, head of the Switzerland delegation. On my right hand, we have Rocco Casella, who's the banjo player for me. And for Switzerland, Mattia Bodignon is the guitar player, Marco Kuzzovaya, drums, and Patrick Scott, who is the backing singer and the choreography master.
Thank you. So tell us about how your rehearsals went today on the stage.
Today I'm quite happy how my rehearsal went. We focused on the cameras and I saw where they are, which is good. And I'm kind of getting acquainted with a stage. I'm just trying to make the stage my home because it's gonna be my home. Hopefully, the longest the better.
So do you feel at home on stage now?
Yes, I do feel at home now, yeah. I already felt quite at ease on Wednesday, and it's getting better and better.
Right, so you are confident about your performance in the second semi-final?
Absolutely, yes.
That's good. I think we should just jump right into questions from the virtual universe. On hashtag Ask Eurovision, you can ask questions for the artists. And there are a lot of questions for you. We have one from Callum Rowe, who wants to know if there's anything special you do before you go on stage, or if you just basically go out there and enjoy it.
Okay, thank you, Callum, for this question. Yeah, there is just one thing I do before jumping on stage, and which is basically just like performing the show in my head. Before doing that for real, which is like, you know, if you watch a ski sportman which does a ski downhill, and you also see before the start, it's just like moving the hands, just studying the moves he has. I mean, he has to know where to curve and so, and that's basically what I do before going on stage.
A mental warm-up.
It's a mental warm-up, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And, well, it's quite apparent you have a very special relationship with your fiddle, your violin. And ESC Ramadan, actually this person is all the way from Australia and is very active. So ESC Ramadan wants to know, how long have you been playing the fiddle?
Oh, I've been playing the fiddle for the past 21 years, 22 years. I started when I was 6 years old, and I've been playing classical music until the age of 15, 16. At that point, I discovered the Irish tunes and the Irish folk music. That's the point when I started just like practicing on my own with these Irish tunes. And that went on, and I've just been playing Irish folk and generally folk music for the past 10 years.
All right, so you've been through different genres of music. What do you think that gives you?
Probably, yeah, probably. I mean, it made me more eclectic, probably, because I mean, I never focused on a particular kind of music, and probably, I don't know, probably you can hear also, I would say that the violin solo I'm performing in Hunter of Stars is not a typical Irish tune, I would say. So just like, probably, you get more flexible when you experience a different kind of music.
Mm. Right. Okay, if anyone in the audience wants to ask a question, we will bring a microphone to you, yes?
Hi, it's Martijn van der Veen from the Netherlands.
Hi.
Hi, I would like to ask you a question about your name, Sebalter. I understand the first part because your name is Sebastian, but the second part, Alter, I don't get it.
All right, it's actually, it's quite easy. Alter stands for alter ego. So Sebalter is basically the alter ego of Sebastiano. So, and when I picked this name, it was already 11 years ago, and I was in high school, and I wanted just to create a different kind of personality, the music personality, which stands out of the normal life.
Okay, that's clear. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes, and we have a question here on the front row.
That's Daniel, a German weekly newspaper. My question is about the performance. You have a lot of happiness. You're showing a lot of happiness. Where does it come from? So, what's the resource for this happiness you're bringing?
I think it's kind of. I mean, the way you, generally speaking, is probably the way you behave and you conceive your relationship with life, you know. And I see when you ask me now the question, you move your hand. It's like I'm also like that. So probably it's kind of, I don't know, an instinct, a passion for the little things and for life generally, and that's what I bring on stage, and that's what I like to do.
So does that transcend into your performance? What do you want the audience or the viewers to get out of your performance?
Pardon me?
Yes, I was asking you about that happy feeling and that energy. How do you want that to come through in your performance? What do you want the audience to take away from that?
I really, probably one of my indirect goals, it's just like to involve the audience. That's really something really important. And I believe in every different kind of situation, when it comes to music, either you perform on stage, on a huge stage like this one, or just on the streets. For me, it's really super important to kind of involve the people, and that's why just like I want them to whistle along, I want them to clutch and to clap along. That's the most satisfying part of making music, by the way.
Right. Okay. Yes, the gentleman in the back.
Hello, it's JP from International. Hello, Switzerland. Question, Eurovision Song Contest is a jumping board, can be a jumping board for young artists like you. Are you planning to remain together after the song contest, and will you be working on an album we can buy from you?
I'm working right now on an album, and which is probably I'm planning to release it in September, October. But the second single of this album will be with upcoming already in June. So yes, I'm working on that.
Yes, there's a question here.
Hi, Sebalter. Alistair Birch from SBS Radio in Australia. I'm intrigued about your change from hard rock to folk music. That is quite a difference. What did you learn when you were playing hard rock music that helps you now? And have you ever had a relapse?
Have I ever had a what?
A relapse. Did you fall back into the old style?
So, what hard rock gave me, it's probably the first spark of energy. Because I remember when I was 13, 14, and I was looking for that kind of energy, which I did not yet find anywhere. And I remember I was 11, and at that time there were Aqua. They were very popular with Barbie Girl and all this music. And I was listening also to this music, but I started just like feeling something is missing. So when I first discovered hard rock, I mean I already listened to hard rock because my parents did also, but that was around the age of 14 when I really just like I felt and I fell in love with hard rock. Probably the first thing that hard rock gave me is this kind of energy. which is really important in whatever kind of music you play. And of course, I cannot say it's falling back to the hard rock, because music is quite broad. I mean, the different kind of music are broad, and I mean, I cannot say, okay, in that era I was listening only to hard rock. In this era, in this particular period, I'm just listening to folk music. That's not the truth. I keep listening to every record I really like, hard rock as well.
Mm-hmm. Right. I think I saw one more question. No. But then I think we should take this question from Kerem, who wants to know how you learned this whistle.
I don't know, it's difficult to know. I mean, I learned whistling when I was quite a child, and my grandpa taught me to whistle. We were used to going to the mountains, and then you can find all these echoes, and he was so good in whistling. But he taught me first to whistle with the fingers. And then, yeah, when I wrote these songs, at the beginning, actually, I was not intending to whistle on that. At the beginning, the whistling part was meant to be played with my violin. 1 year ago, when I wrote that, and I was on the road, I didn't have with me the violin, I didn't have the instrument, so I recorded it by whistling on my phone, and then just the melody with the whistle just stuck in my head, and that's why I kept it. And yeah, I don't know, and I practiced a little bit just for making it, you know, reasonably nice.
Well, can you guess my next question? Next question is from Gökhan. It's not mine, but it's Gökhan. I would have asked it anyway. Can you sing a little part? Can you do a little sample? But would you mind using the microphone on the table, please?
Yeah.
Yes. Wow, that was beautiful. Thanks a lot. Thank you so much for that. Well, thank you so much, Switzerland, for joining us here on the stage.
Thank you very much.
I wish you the best of luck in the semi-final, second semi-final. And I'll see you all tomorrow, because tomorrow we're all going on the red carpet for the opening ceremony in the central square of Copenhagen. We look forward to that. Thanks so much. And to the online viewers, as always, we do appreciate having you with us. Please keep those questions coming on #AskEurovision. I will see you after the break, and we will be ready with a press conference with Greece and Freaky Fortune featuring Risky Kid.